What is this?
Chicken roll.
Big back.
Need some extra protein.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
Oh, this is like the first clip. I think it was like vlogging in the house.
Oh, I wasn't.
Hi, Zena. We are at a new barbershop because Mr. Complicated over here. He's in this textured fringe hair. So we came to a new barbershop. Let's try it out.
He's very specific about how he wants his haircuts.
Yeah.
I don't blame him though. Because I could be very specific with that type of stuff too. So
the older I get though, I don't care that much. I care.
You don't have that much hair.
That's messed up. No, but you know what I realized, that I now care more about the service, the wait time, how easy it is to book, than whether it's gonna be like if you're gonna miss 3 hairs right here. Like if you have like, I could just like I walk in and like my session is confirmed and I walk in and you sit me down and your space is clean and there's not a lot of people and there's not a lot like not talking but like just randomness going on.
I just want it to be a smooth
that to me is worth more than you could have the fresh, because my hairline is gonna grow in like 24 hours anyway.
Also,
so
what you get done is not so complicated.
Yeah. Plus my hairline is gonna grow in like 24 hours. So
with the type of haircut Armani wants, you need to know about styling hair.
Yeah.
You know, so like there's a difference. When you had your hair, you know, a lot of hair and your hair was long, like it makes a difference for the person to be up to date with styles.
Yeah, but but like I said, I care more about service now and I guess that's why we do what we do with Frozen Visuals. We care more about service. I mean, our shit is still also
100%
top notch, but BRB, I gotta tear this up. I'm hungry.
Armani, you should trim your hair a little bit, just a little bit. Just they just need to like shape it a little bit. He wants nothing to do with cutting anything of his hair off. But I'm not telling him to cut his hair. I'm just telling him to trim it or like have him. They probably will. He don't know. He don't know about it. Happy. Salud. If you have not tasted Poppy, you're missing out. We were just talking. I was just telling Babe that I'm sure at the beginning when this was starting to be a thing, this is a prebiotic soda for anybody who doesn't know what it is. It's a prebiotic soda. It has apple cider vinegar, which is good for your gut. And it only has 5 grams of sugar. Some of them only have 4, which is very, very low for a soda. So it has very good taste. We love the strawberry lemonade. We love grape. We love orange. At this point, I think we like almost all of them. The only one I can never get used to is root beer, and it's
I've never even tasted it because I don't like root beer.
No, thank you. But all the other ones are really, really good. And so this is a better alternative to regular soda. It's actually even a better alternative than many juices, which are loaded with sugar. So yeah, it's a little bit pricey. So I was telling Babe, wow, at the beginning of this, they probably thought maybe, I don't know.
Honestly, it's not. I mean, it's $2.50 for the can.
Ay, el rico.
I'm saying, but I won't say like, oh, it's a bit pricey, and it's like $5, $4 a can.
Okay, but it's pricier than, as I was saying, this is pricier than a regular soda. It's $2.50. Sometimes they're on sale for $2, right? And you could get a box of like 12 for like $20 on Amazon, something like that. But still, it's pricier than regular, you know, a regular juice or drink that you could get, but is healthier. So I'm sure at the beginning there was that doubt of, are people actually gonna pay $2.50 for a can? And so now when they started coming out, I tried it one day, and
this has 5 times more. Has more sugar than that.
Yeah.
5 times more. We know many juices and sodas have way more sugar than 5 grams. So the first time I tasted, it wasn't as popular. Like I saw it in a gas station, and the name prebiotic soda really caught my attention. And then I saw the ingredients and I was like, let me give this a try. And I was very surprised at how good it tasted for it being a healthier choice. And so after that, I started seeing it in Stop and Shop. Then I Googled it and I was like, where can I buy this? And I saw they had it on Amazon. And little by little, they've been appearing everywhere. And so now we even go to like a regular pizza shop. Like right now, we went to a pizza shop and they had Poppy. And so it wasn't as popular at the beginning, but obviously as they saw the demand, they started putting it everywhere. And I freaking love it because it's a healthier choice. So all that to say that if you have a good idea, even if it's going to cost more for you to make because it's healthier ingredients, go for it. Because even don't think from a broke mindset. Don't think with your own pocket. Don't think, oh, I don't know if I would pay. Actually, if you would pay it, there's other people that would pay it. And don't think that, oh no, like I think most people won't pay $2.50 for a can of soda. Like, don't think for other people. Because if they would have done that, they would have sabotaged a great business. Of course, at the beginning, it's going to be a struggle because you have to prove yourself and people, the word needs to spread, right? That, you know, you're this good and that you're actually better than the alternative. But in the long run, if you have a good product, it always ends up working and you're going to find the people for you who are willing to pay whatever you charge because they want the good quality product that you offer.
Bars. Damn, you an entrepreneur.
And that's with any business. Do not doubt. If you offer something that's good, do not doubt in charging what you're worth because your people will find you and they will pay you what you deserve to be paid.
When you price, somebody asks you your price and they say, "Oh, you're expensive," be like, "I know."
Yeah.
And that means your price appropriately.
Yes.
If you say your price and people say, "Oh, that's not that bad," you're underpriced. Or if you say your price and somebody says, "Oh, that's a deal," you're underpriced. If somebody says it's expensive,
I think it really depends on what you're actually offering. Because I'm not, when you say that, there could be people that could be offering very mediocre services or they put the bare minimum into what they do. And I'm not trying to give a message of like no matter what you should be charging like Lux price, because I personally am an ethical person and I feel like we are ethical people, and in terms of our work we pride ourselves in going the extra mile. So
yeah, but I mean, like if you're calling a place and you see that they're giving service, then if they're charging a lot, it's because they're giving that service. But if you're just like,
most of the time, if they're charging a lot, is because they are confident in what they're offering. And so, yeah, we've learned a lot in terms of business these past 2 years. Every day we learn something new, and we gain more confidence in how we price ourselves. It's a journey. It really is, because at the beginning you doubt a lot whether it would work for you. And you can hear so many testimonies and you still have that little doubt in your mind of whether you should be charging that much. But at the end of the day, what we've learned the most is that if you don't believe in yourself and if you don't believe that you're worth it, nobody is going to believe that you're worth it. So it first starts with you, most importantly, believing that you are worth what you charge.
yeah, I think that's like number one.
Number one.
Like most people and including myself, like you stress yourself out, or you don't charge what you know you're worth because of you, and you're scared of what people might think, but people will pay it.
And number two, think about like the long-term goal. What is your goal with being an entrepreneur? What is your goal with having your own business? Is it to always be busy and burned out? Or is it to gain profits? Is it to like work to live, or are you living to work? You have to think about the long-term lifestyle that you're trying to live, because if you don't, you will be caught in this rat race that you had when you were in your 9 to 5. And that's not the goal. The goal is to have freedom of time. So if you go from a 9 to 5, you become an entrepreneur. And all of a sudden, at first you will have to hustle. It is what it is. But with time, the goal is for you to gain more and more of your time back. And the only way you can do that is pricing yourself right. Because there's so many people out here that are busy and booked all the time for years, but they're not really making profit. And so what is the point of that? For that, just have a regular 9 to 5, clock in and clock out, and you have more space in your mind and more clarity and more time to spend with your family, because you will be forced to take PTO and take time off, rather than when you're your own boss and you're an entrepreneur. You have so many things that you're responsible for that if you don't take the time to really organize yourself and your business, you will be a slave worse than when you had a 9 to 5.
It's just not sustainable long term.
It's not. And that's why a lot of people give up in the long term, because if you live that lifestyle for 5, 10, 15 years, there will come a point where you're gonna break. You're human.
Well, especially like most people like that do it, and let's say you start off and like you're just like a single person, so it's cool. You're just like the hustle, and then boom, you find yourself a partner, and you're like, damn, I can't hustle that much because I got a partner now. And then boom, kid number 1 comes out, and you're like, oh shit, this is really not sustainable. The kids got school and this and that, and then boom, the second one, and you're like, oh, this is not even worth it. Like I gotta go do something else. So that's really the beginning. If you're young, like whatever, go all in. But it makes more sense for you to be young and go all in the right way, because then 10-15 years down the line is like you're gonna be really good.
Yes.
If you start listening to the people actually making money and not the people.
Yes. And I think the biggest mistake that we make, especially in our community, that we come from nothing, we tend to think with a broke mindset, because we come from places where scarcity mindset, because we come from places where everyone that we know is living on a tight budget. And so we tend to make our decisions from a standpoint of scarcity and poverty, which is the biggest mistake if we are trying to get out of there. Because we are, sure, there's a lot like us, but there's also many who are thriving and people who have money to spend, and that if you are offering a quality service, it's your time.
Let's go.
Go. So like I was saying, we tend to speak from a scarcity mindset because that's where we come from, and that's what we have the most empathy to. And I understand. I get it. Like, I completely get it, because I struggle with this all the time. And when we're pricing ourselves, I tend to think of the person, of me at this current state financially. Would I pay this much? Probably not, because I'm not in the space where I can afford it. But we have to understand that the audience and the customer that we're trying to reach is not us. We're trying to grow and get out of our current financial state and seek growth. So we need to seek for that outside of our own community sometimes. And it's not because we don't love our communities and we don't want to give back to our own communities, but it's for that same reason that we need to get out of our own communities. We need to look for that money that's outside of our communities so that we can come back to our communities and help out. How can we help our communities when a lot of the times we can't even help ourselves? We need to first, like when you're in an airplane and they're giving you instructions of what to do in the case of an emergency, we must put the oxygen mask on ourselves first before we can help the person next to us. And so I feel like that is where we struggle the most, especially for people like me who have so much empathy. We struggle to get out of where we are because we focus on helping everyone around us, but we don't help ourselves. And that is very detrimental, especially when you're an entrepreneur and you're trying to have a successful business. You have to get out of the mindset of thinking about the people that you're surrounded with. There's so much abundance in this world. It is ridiculous. We have to go out there and actually get money from those who actually can afford to spend money with us. They're out there. And that is it for today's business talk. Y señores, I brought out 2 glasses because I was indecisive of which one looked better. What do you guys think? These round ones or the other ones I had on before? Leave your comment down below. I want to know which one you think looks better on me. He's coming. He's coming. Let's see if he liked his haircut. Mira, el mimito pajón volvió con el mismo pajón. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Y ese pajón todavía? Deja ver. His textured fringe. Wow.
But he loves it. So.
You love it? It's not bad. I just feel like he should cut his ends a little bit. But okay.
They cut his ends.
They did? Okay. Fly boy. So, these glasses or these glasses? I don't know. What do you guys think? Tell me how
Wait.
he was complaining about my $10 press-on purchase.
Wait, newbie. You're recording vertical for YouTube. Now.
Sorry.
There you go.
All right. He was complaining about my $10 press-on purchase. I want, if you're a man and your woman goes to the nail salon to get her nails done, I want you to explain to this man how much money I save him.
That's out of context.
How much money do I save this man by doing my nails in my house? $10.
Out of context. We was coming home, one light away from home, and Mr. over here is like, we out to CVS, get the hair clay, then Miss over here wants some nails, and then Miss over there wants some candy, and Miss over here wants some chocolate. So we go from almost at the door with positive $35 in my bank account to negative $35. That's the context. Not that I don't want her to buy the $10.
That's the beauty of having a family.
I was one light away from having positive $35 going into tomorrow. That's the context.
Babe, what you don't understand is that I would have bought these nails in CVS, or I would have bought them in Amazon. I would have still bought them.
But not right now. Like, you don't understand. Is you know how you do girl math? This is like man math. Like, I was like, I'm done for this. No more spend. If you would have came home and spent it in the room, I would have not knew. But I had to swipe, and I was one light away from the house.
All right, got it. So spend it without him seeing. Got it.
Exactly.
Okay, mi gente. Thank you so much for coming along with us and this vlog. Yes, we still have the Christmas tree up. It's gonna come down soon, right, baby?
Is that like a setup question?
Well, because I need you.
It's not gonna come down.
Okay, we're gonna do it very soon.
It's not gonna come down till February, guys. Sorry.
We're doing a Valentine's Day tree.
Yeah.
He says that coming down until February. That's it for today's vlog. Riz. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.
Peace.